Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. Happy birthday, Taurus. If you are looking for additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, please head on over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And if you're interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. All right, that's interesting. All right, Taurus, so the overall energy, wow, for you for the month of May is the Tower. Okay, so the Tower isn't automatically negative. This, for me, it's a neutral card, like many of the other cards in the deck, and it really can go in either direction. For some of you, this could be a home that's quite significant. I definitely see maybe some Taurians moving house in the month of May. So this could be a property, a building that's quite significant. For some other Taurians, honestly, this could be some sort of awakening. This could be like a spiritual awakening that's taking place in the month of May. There could be some Taurians that maybe you're realizing something, or maybe something is actually coming to light. There could be something that's actually being revealed in the month of May. For many of you, I feel like this is very positive. Also, the Tower does represent that very sudden energy, and it does represent something major happening here. But let's get into the reading here. Right at the center, and this is energy that you're actually starting out the month with, we have the Ten of Cups crossed by the Ace of Swords. So the Ten of Cups very much represents family, family matters. It is emotional abundance. So actually right at the start of the month, I see you actually having some wonderful energy that's around you. But I think that, you know, many of you are actually very focused on family matters. And there certainly could be some Taurians that you're moving house. You're moving house. With the Ace of Swords here, you could be signing something. Could be signing a contract. There could be some Taurians that you could be hearing something. This could be some sort of clarity. There could be some sort of communication that's very significant right at the start of the month. For some of you, you're receiving some sort of news here right at the start of the month. And then for some other Taurians, I feel like maybe it's coming in towards the second half of the month. But with the Ace of Swords, the Tower, and then some other energies that you have here, Taurus, for some of you, this is you actually seeing something clearly. With the Ace of Swords, seeing that truth, cutting to the truth of the matter. And it could be in regards to a family matter, and if not a family matter, this could be a relationship as well. There could be some Taurians that maybe this is some sort of clarity that is coming to you surrounding a relationship here. Now, this could be a relationship with an air sign person, because at your foundation, I have the Knight of Swords. So this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person that was quite significant in your past. So for some of you, you're maybe in a relationship with an air sign person. For other Taurians, I feel like this was your energy, a little impatient, wanting something to happen a lot quicker. So something that you were waiting on, Taurus, I feel like it is happening with the energy of the Tower here. It is happening in the month of May, but this is something that you've maybe had to be patient with. I think that some of you were waiting to charge forward. Starting to get a little impatient here. In the more recent past, I have the Five of Swords. So fives represent change, but they also represent a challenging energy. So the good news is this is in the recent past. So you already dealt with this challenging energy. And the Five of Swords can be conflicts, arguments. For some of you with the Tower energy, a small number of you, this can be some sort of you know, argument. It could have been something small that escalated to something big. I'm not getting that too strongly for many of you, but for a small number of you, that is a possibility here. The Five of Swords can also be deception. It can be a little bit more of an aggressive energy. you getting a little bit more aggressive. For some of you, this was you taking on a more aggressive approach because you're maybe waiting on something, starting to get a little bit impatient. For some other Taurians, this could be you maybe giving someone an ultimatum. You could have literally gave someone an ultimatum, drew a line in the sand. Fives, again, represent some sort of difficult or challenging energy that you were dealing with, but it is in the recent past. Crowning you, I have the Ace of Wands. So you're focused on new beginnings, Taurus. This is actually the most passionate card within the entire deck. So for some Taurians, for those single Taurians that maybe you're getting into a relationship this month, this could be a very, very strong physical attraction here. For those of you that are getting into a relationship, this could be actually a very passionate relationship. And then for some other Taurians, this is you incredibly creative, very, very creative. You could be giving birth to something new here. This could be like a creative project, or maybe you are moving house or starting a new job here. The energy that's with you around the second week here is the Queen of Pentacles. So very, very focused on maybe financial matters. For some of you, maybe you're starting a new business here with this energy, getting a little bit creative. For other Taurians, if you already own a business, very focused on your business, maybe expanding your business. For other Taurians that maybe don't work for a living, very, very focused on family matters, very practical, grounded energy, very focused on family, friends, maybe your animals, if you have some pets or some animals. For some Taurians, this is you maybe very focused on a home. You could be fixing up a home, working on some sort of creative home project for some of you. And in the position of your power, I do have the Hermit. So this is quite interesting. I'm definitely seeing a small number of Taurians staying in the house. Now, maybe you just purchased a new home, and so this is you staying indoors. Maybe because you're fixing it up or something like that. But in the position of your power, I have the Hermit. So this can be for some Taurians, you hermiting yourself away, staying indoors a lot. So just, you know, take caution with that. Maybe you need to make some sort of effort to get out and about for some of you. But this is also maybe you growing spiritually. There could be some Taurians that maybe you're spending some time alone, going within, or really listening to your intuition, maybe in regards to this new beginning. This also could be some of you seeking some sort of clarity, seeking some sort of enlightenment. Maybe for some of you at the beginning of the month, because the Ace of Swords is in the challenge position, this is that clarity, this is that enlightenment or that truth that you're seeking, or that communication that you're seeking. And maybe it's a challenge for you right at the start of the month, but for those of you that's how you're resonating with these energies, by the end of the month, I see that clarity definitely coming in for you, Taurus. Now, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, just take caution with this. We have the Ten of Wands. So for some of you, you're spread a little bit too thin. You have a lot on your plate. You could be working every day or working 2 jobs. With the Ten of Wands, this is a little bit of a burdensome, stressful sort of energy, and this will come up when you have a lot on your plate. It is a 10, so it's not going to be something that lasts for a long time. But this is how people are viewing you. So definitely spread a little bit too thin for some of you. Definitely needing to make some time for others, for friends, for family. And then in the hopes and fears position, I have the Nine of Cups. So there's something you're wishing for, Taurus. Something that's going to bring you great happiness. So you're hoping for this emotional abundance, this happiness, this emotional fulfillment. And this could be maybe in regards to what you're maybe seeking some sort of enlightenment or clarity in regards to this. You could be wishing for this, and maybe by the end of May, we do have that coming in, because you're actually leaving the month with Judgment here. It's Karma in this deck, but this is actually Judgment. So this is the energy that you're actually ending the month with. So for those of you that were waiting on some sort of enlightenment or clarity, this definitely could be that coming in for you. This could be you hearing the call, taking action now, maybe making a decision. For those of you that were waiting on a decision, this could be a decision that's coming through here at the end of the month. But judgment does represent you rising up from the ashes, rising up from some sort of difficult period within your life. It is recovery and rebirth. So, you know, for those of you that you were dealing with some sort of challenging situation, I see you rising up from that. For a small number of Taurians, this could have been a relationship that maybe ended, and this is you now healing. For a small number of you with the Tower, and then this Ace of Swords with the Ten of Cups. For some of you, this was you maybe using this sword and maybe freeing yourself from something that was no longer serving you. If that's the case, this is you now rising up from that. This is you healing. For some of you, you're hearing the call and you're taking action with the Tower and Judgment here. There definitely could be some Taurians here that you're going through maybe some sort of spiritual awakening for some of you. Having some sort of realization here in the month of May. But this is very positive. I see this as something that's very positive for many of you. You are starting something new here. For some of you, you could be starting a business. You could be expanding your business. For some of you, you are spread a little bit too thin, so you need to maybe ask for help, or you just simply need to, you know, make more time for friends and family. I'm really getting that for some of you. For a small number of Taurians, there could be a Virgo. There could be a Virgo that's quite significant. For some other Taurians, there could be an air sign that's quite significant. Financially, I actually see it being a wonderful month for you. Emotionally, I see you in a good place. I think that the worst is now behind you. Yeah, and overall, I think you're going to have a wonderful month, Taurus. So let me pull you a couple of additional guidance cards. This is my Romance Angel deck. I will have all of the decks that I'm using listed below. So focusing on love and relationships for Taurus for the month of May. Love and relationships for Taurus for the month of May. All right, and I'm also pulling you an Oracle of the Mermaids card as well. Additional guidance for Taurus for the month of May. What else does Taurus need to know? Okay. Interesting. Okay, Taurus. So the additional Romance Angel card I have for you is Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And you also have the Ace of Wands crowning you, which is the most passionate card within the entire deck for me. So for those Taurians who are already in a relationship, I think it's going to be an amazing month for you, an incredibly passionate month for you. And then I do see some Taurians, some single Taurians getting into a really passionate relationship. The additional guidance cards that I have for you, we do have yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Very interesting. So for some Taurians, you're maybe yearning for this person. You might have been separated from your partner, or you could have been single, and you know, this is a relationship that maybe you've been waiting for quite a long time. But, you know, good things come to those who wait, Taurus, because this, if you are a Taurus that has been waiting, you've maybe been single for a long time, this is going to be an incredibly passionate relationship. And then we also have, this is interesting, experiments. Wow, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. Definitely take caution with this. Very interesting. And what's really standing out to me, Taurus, is forcing change. And we have the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. So there are some Taurians that you're going through a great change. This is a great change. And sometimes when we have the Tower, it can be the universe stepping in. You know, this is sometimes, you know, sometimes there are messages that are being sent to us, and sometimes we're just not seeing them, we're not hearing them. So sometimes the universe has to step in, and we do lose all control, and you know, change is happening. So for some of you, you know, what's really standing out to me is forcing change. So I think that for some of you with the Tower here, this is definitely some change that's coming in. And for some of you, I think that, you know, it's definitely meant to be. I don't want this energy to scare you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to actually use another deck that I have here. Give me 1 second. All right, so I have another deck here. I want to pull you another guidance card for those of you that can't really resonate with these messages. These are some pretty intense messages here. So let's pull another guidance card for Taurus. For the month of May. Interesting. It's the thinking woman. That's interesting. So what I'm really getting with this is for some of you, you want this change. I feel like this is something that you want. We have this more impatient energy that's with you previously. This is something you've been thinking about, something you've been yearning for and desiring, Taurus. You know, for some of you, I think you need to try something new. I think you need to experiment, to be honest. Now, this could be on the love front. For some of you, around the second, third week, there could be a small number of Taurians that you're staying in. You're staying indoors. You could be hermiting yourself away. For other Taurians, this is you going within your thinking. There's something that is happening here. It's major. And this could be on any front. This could be within your romantic life, but not necessarily. For some of you, I feel like you need to take some sort of risk, some sort of, you know, leap of faith here. There's something you've been longing for, and I think that, you know, if you want something to change, you have to make it happen. For some of you, with Judgment here right at the end of the month, I think that you are hearing the call. For some of you, you are taking action. This is something that maybe you've been thinking about for quite some time and yearning for some of you, and it could be on the relationship front. For other Taurians, it could be like a creative project, something you're quite passionate about. And, you know, I very well could be speaking to two separate groups of Taurus here. Overall, I don't see it being a bad month. For some of you, yes, there is this great change that's taking place. It's meant to happen. For some of you, I feel like you need to surrender. And really just listen to your intuition. You do have new beginnings that are coming in for you. So if something is ending, just remember that, you know, you're creating that space within your life for something new to come in. Overall, I do see it being a positive month for you financially, especially. It's going to be a wonderful month for you, Taurus. So again, happy birthday. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, Taurus. I do wish you a wonderful month. Take care.